It's time for a junkyard run. I'm not looking for anything too special today other than maybe a driver's side fender and an AC compressor clutch. But besides that, I'm just going for fun, so let's see what we find. Y'all already know what's up. We gotta hit the Mazda section first. 2007 Mazda 3 sedan. This is the car that I actually got my mirror from. Everything else is destroyed in this thing now. This thing was a fully loaded model. Leather, it had navigation, but man, whoever owned this car last did not take care of it. I think, yep, 6-disc as well. I've got a 2005 Mazda RX-8. This thing is sitting a little bit sketchy. No way. Unfortunately, it's an automatic, but it's pretty torn apart. There's nothing I can use from it, but I thought it would be interesting to show. We have got an 05 Mazda 3. This one's actually an SP23. I don't know if I'll be able to get in. It's pretty clean on the interior. I was thinking about taking the leather seats, but unfortunately, that one's destroyed. It does have gloss black trim, at least on some of the parts, which is super nice. So I might take like the steering wheel controls and stuff like that. Motor's been dropped, if you couldn't tell. But I definitely think I'm gonna come back to this one for the trim pieces, because these are kind of hard to find in gloss black, and I like the color a lot. My trim is kind of messed up, so I think it would be worth it to change it up a little bit. Moving along though, I think, what is this, a 2013 Mazda 3? This should be the Sky Active that they added. I am looking for parts for a sedan, so let's see what it has. Well, it has literally no interior. That's cool. It does have a good front bumper, at least from, oh, never mind. And the rear is smacked as well, so I don't think I'm going to be able to take anything from this. Don't y'all just love CV grease? Disgusting. And right here we've got a 2004 Mazda 3. This one I've taken a look at before, but it has been picked through since I came here last. Here's a cam gear. That's awesome. Got the timing chain. Wonderful. And then here's the block. Just for fun, I tried grabbing a piston out, but that's not going to come out, I don't think. This motor had some pretty bad bearing wear. Especially right there. Coming over here, we've got, I think, a 2005. Nope, another 2004 Mazda 3. This one is a hatchback. Still, unfortunately, not a facelift, but it is a 5-speed manual. I did actually find some of the black trim for the doors. These are both for the rear doors. I would like to have all of it, but the driver's side is missing, and then the passenger side, it's right there. It's super scratched up, so I think I'm only going to take these two right here, but that's still a good find, especially because I just found the other trim in the other car, so that's cool. Unfortunately, I don't think this car has anything else I can use. There's no cool paperwork or anything like that, so I think I'm going to walk away from this one, but thanks for the trim. Another cool thing I'd like to add is that it has this dealer optioned door cap. Unfortunately, it's painted black. I want one of these, but it has to be the original finish. I've got a Tribute here. It looks like it was on fire, but it didn't start from the inside, I can tell you that much. This tire is awful. That's just insane, dude. Now, I would have thought that it would have came from this gas can right here, but nothing underneath actually looks burnt. Besides all of these suspension components, of course, so I think this might have just been next to another car that was on fire, and unfortunately, it was caught in the middle of it. I've got an RX-8 here. Let's see what year. 2005. Unfortunately, once again, this one is an automatic. Alright, the wheel is off. I just got to get this back piece off, and we should be able to access the screws that hold those trim pieces on. Just like that, I've got the whole harness out, and I'll just take the whole thing with me because my buttons kind of seem a little bit weird compared to these, so I might use the buttons that came from this harness instead of the ones that are on mine currently. Well, with all the Mazda 3... The fuck? Well, with all the Mazda 3s looked at, besides that sedan over there, which there's nothing inside of that. It's a tan interior car. It's a sedan. I don't want anything to do with it. Let's go see if we can find something else that's cool around the yard. Let's see what the inside of a 2003 Hyundai Accent looks like. This thing looks like it has been covered in bugs at one point. Oh wow, it's fake leather. It's crazy. This feels so fake. It's not even funny. It smells like a school bus in here. Everything looks cheap. And I love it. Was this probably a 4-speed or a 3-speed automatic? Most likely. And best of yet, these are some cool wheels. Too bad they're replicas. I've already taken a look at this car once before, and I did confirm that these are not real wheels. I mean, it's very easy to tell anyways because they're not true 3-piece wheels, but they are still pretty nice. Here we have an Infiniti M45. I actually have a friend looking for parts from one of these cars, so I'm gonna have to send him a couple pictures of that. This thing is actually insanely clean on the interior. Well, besides the seat. Body looks pretty straight. I think you'd be able to take a couple parts off of this thing. Oh, and it has drilled and slotted rotors. Let's see. Yeah, it does. I think he'll be super excited to see this car. Unfortunately, there wasn't any other good cars at the yard. I kind of looked through everything. I didn't see anything too cool, but here's what I ended up walking out with. We've got both rear door switch trim pieces. I've got new steering wheel controls and a dash piece as well to replace this silver one. I'm not sure how I will feel about the black replacing the silver because I really like the silver, but you never know until you do it. So we're gonna try it out, but for now, I've got to work on finding the front switches for both the front doors. Like I said in the video, the passenger side one was there, but it was super scratched up because it fell on the ground. And then the driver side one wasn't there at all. So we'll see if I can find some online, but for 30 bucks, all of this, not too bad. And yeah, I'm super excited to install it. All right, so I just got done installing all of the trim that I bought. So we got the dash piece right there. I just finished up the steering wheel controls. They just need wiped down. And then I've got the rear door pieces in as well. I cannot wait to find the pieces for the front doors, but it might be a little bit because they're kind of expensive. But with that being said, I didn't really get to record many cars in the junkyard because there just wasn't any cool stuff. So I've decided to add a bunch of clips that I recorded a couple months ago when I went. So yeah, hopefully you enjoy those. Here we've got a 2021 Mazda CX30. New arrival, new car, fresh damage. This thing took a beating. I'm not gonna show you guys the roof for reasons, but all I'm gonna say is I hope everyone made it okay out of this thing, cause it's cooked. That is definitely cooked. I mean, you can tell. I'm surprised this window didn't absolutely demolish itself. But yeah, I mean, there's a seat savable in this car. Someone took the center console and its trim. So at least parts are getting saved off of this thing, but that is sad. 2007 Mazda 3. We got rust. We've got more rust. Oh, I don't even want to get there yet. We've got, you know what, fuck it. We got an actual hole. This thing is insane. Oh my god. Every little part of this car. There's holes everywhere. That's insane. And with that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Feel free to hit that like button if you liked it. And I hope to see you guys in the next one. Peace out.